Welcome back to DeckWise. Today we're at our Florida manufacturing facility and we're going to be going over our Legacy Wise Rail cable railing. Today we're going to show you how to install it with 4x4 wood posts using the Black Oxide Legacy series. So stick around, we're going to start this right now. Our first step is to figure out how many holes we need in the wood posts, which would mean how many cable rails we're going to be stringing along. So what we need to start out with is the measurement from the surface of the deck boards to the top of the 4x4 post, or the underside of where the handrail will be. So let's say we have 36 inches, we need 10 holes. 39 inches, we need 11 holes. 42 inches, we need 12 holes. And make sure that we're going to meet building codes. A 4-inch sphere should never go between each cable rail. Our first measurement is going to be figuring out where we want to put all of these holes. We're going to measure from the top of the post or from under the handrail down 3 1/8 inches, as many holes as we need. So the 1/8 of an inch that's added to the 3 inches is actually going to be for the diameter of the cable rail itself. First, we're going to grab the 13/32 drill bit for the lag tensioner. And for best results, we suggest using a drill jig to make sure that you have straight 90-degree holes into the wood posts. Next, we're going to grab the 5/16 hex key socket that goes into the lag tensioner, and we're going to screw that into the hole into the posts. We're going to measure the length of the cable wire for the run. Now, measure the wire all the way past the inside of the next post. You're going to measure 2 inches past the inside of the post and cut there. That 2 inches is going to be the slack that you'll need for tensioning later. Next, we're going to get the actual cable wire itself ready to accept the hardware. First, we're going to slide on the threaded tensioner ferrule cover. Then we're going to slide on the threaded tensioner ferrule itself, and then the end swedge. Now we're going to crimp the end swedge on the end of the cable wire itself with our crimping pliers. Where we want to start is about 1/8 of an inch away from the bottom of the end swedge. Up, we're going to crimp, and then we're going to turn 90 degrees and crimp again on the end swedge itself. Now that we have the cable end swedge properly secured to the cable wire, we're going to take this hardware and insert it into the lag tension receiver. Once we get it in there, we're going to turn the tensioner ferrule 4 full turns inward to secure it in this side of the post. Now we're going to take our cable wire and run it through any intermediate posts we may have. We're going to install hardware on this end of the cable and install it the same way we did the other side. Be sure to turn the threaded ferrule 4 full turns into this side. Now that we've got some tension on the cable, we're going to use the neoprene sleeve for protection and also to stop the cable from twisting during final tightening. On final tightening, be sure that the cable wire is taut without flex and do not over tighten. Now is the final tightening sequence. We're going to start in the middle and work ourselves up and down, one after the other. So the next wire on top of the middle, we're going to tighten, and then we're going to go to the wire below the middle and tighten that up and down so it's equal all the way to the top and bottom. Our final step is to install the tensioner ferrule cover over the tensioner ferrule. Screw it on tight and step back and look at the beauty. There you have it. That's the DeckWise Wise Rail Cable Railing Legacy series. Stick around for more installation videos of DeckWise products and keep on decking.